This is a review of the Navigator Daily Operator Control system. It's an Excel spreadsheet, which means that it can be manipulated and changed to as you want, but it's a fully functional drive into any system daily refresh, the sort of thing you'd come in every morning, click refresh, go grab a cup of coffee. It takes a couple of minutes. It dives into Navigator and gets all the information it needs to give you its daily reporting. The great thing about this is it doesn't require any knowledge of Navigator to use, and it doesn't even require Navigator installed on the PC. So it's a good thing you can give to very high level managers, to managing director, dealer principal, the accountant, and it gives you all the information you need to see what's going on by department as well. So once it's complete, it will tell you, it'll calculate it all out. And what we can see here, just scrolling down the page, is we split it. The standard one we do is splits by sales, and we'll get some good statistics, percentage of profit. It shows us debtors, new, used, demonstrators, if you've got debtors there, how much of that's finance. We can see a summary of aging of stock by age and by standing value there, and we can see that we can actually refresh this. And this at the moment is showing new and used. Obviously, if I'm just interested in my new stock, I can see that. Obviously, this is all new stock by the looks of it. We can very easily see what's going on in the business. Down here, again, for an accountant, this is great. End of month, this was last month's. And we can see that there's no deals open. These are open deals, and that's what we actually want to see. And all the profitability and reporting is in closed deals. So we know that we've taken this, and this reflects exactly what's going to be in the account. So we can see our deals by franchise, we can see trade deals, profitability, profit per unit figures, all the way down. Similarly for workshop, we can see our profit and workshops a percentage. We can see our labour sales, retail, warranty, internal sales. We can see our profit on labour, on oils and fluids, subcontract work, any non-labour work that we do we can see. And we can see how the number of hours sold, different tasks here, and we could also start to do it by make as well, so we could actually choose a make and see what it is. This is just showing Fords. We can show our breakdown of work in progress, so how many jobs are in waiting appointment, how many are in not started, etc, etc, how many are waiting parts, our aging of our WIP, so we can see how it's going on. Moving on to parts, so in a caravan dealer, for example, motorhome dealer, this could be the shop as well. It will show you the sales and the profit in the shop. It'll show us over the counter. It shows you the workshop, retail, warranty, internal through the workshop, and it shows the total of everything that's going in there. We can see a whole load of details behind there. You'll see all the way through. We can see exactly what's going on. So if we've got our debtors, we can see some debtors information here. We want to see the debtors, there's a button. That's the debtors list. That is the same debtors list you would see as if you were in Navigator. So the great thing on the daily operating report is it's showing you the numbers at a very, very high level. Very nice and easy to see, but if you want to go and see behind it, you've got exactly the detail. So you know, as a high level manager, without having to be able to go into the system, I can go and ask, has a particular customer paid? Why haven't they paid? Why have Motability in this case not paid us? We can see all the way through, and you'll see there's a whole load of other reports. So we've got a sort of analysis of closed deals by make. In this case, this is a Ford dealer clearly, and it will show us the sales and the profit. These, it shows everything: the average profit per unit, the prep cost per unit average, part exchanges we've taken in. Any write-downs on part exchanges that we've taken, all the way through there. We can look at how that compares with our budgets. So we've got budgets in there as well. And again, in the workshop, we can see more details by brand. So here we've just got Ford, but that could be any number of brand, and we could choose brands if we wanted to. So we could see our labour sales by make. We can actually go and compare that against budget again. And we can see our technicians. If our technicians are clocking onto the system, we can see our utilisation of technicians. We can see how much time they spent non-productive. We can see how many hours they've taken doing actual work. We can see how many hours have actually been invoiced from that work taken. So we can see that all their efficiencies we want to see, and you'll see they're all analysed. Our utilisation, we've got some colour coding in there to show people who've got less than certain utilisations that are in there. Similarly, parts, we've got the analysis in more details front counter service totals. And then we get all the details that go up to make the reports. We can see them all. This is just standard Excel stuff. All the technology is pulling these reports into the system, and we provide that technology for our customers to be able to use that and build their own reports. So whilst this dashboard is quite complicated, anybody with a sort of reasonable Excel experience, or VLOOKUPs, sort of sum ifs and that kind of thing, can quite easily build their own dashboard. The sort of thing where today people go into the software, they'll export to a spreadsheet, they'll then copy it into Excel, they'll then do a front page and summarize on that. You can do all that just as a button push like that. Very, very straightforward. So hopefully that's a good run through of the DOC. Hope it gives you all you need. Thank you for watching for the last few minutes.